Hey, good afternoon, Scurry County. I'm here with the sheriff, Trey Wilson, and we're going to give you your daily briefing today. We've got some information that we need to put out. First of all, let me tell you, there's been, hang on, it's acting weird. This is weird. Hang on a second. I'm trying something different here, folks, so bear with me. Haven't done a Zoom this way before. Trying to figure out where it's coming from. All right, maybe I got that now. So what I'm going to tell you is that so far tested, there's been 839. Pending is 126. Negative 68. Active positives is 30. Inactive is 2. Total positives is 32. All right. Can you hear me, Sheriff?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Let me go back over here and get us going again. All right, so one of the positives is a Nolan County resident who works in Scurry County, and positive is not listed in the numbers that we have just given you. So 839 tested, 126 pending, 68 negatives, 30 active positives, 2 active, so that's a total of 32. I'm going to give a little information, and then Sheriff, you can jump in here in just a second. We received the results from the testing that was done at the drive-through for local responders. We can confirm that there were 8 positives out of the 66 first responders tested, 6 positives at the Sheriff's Department, 1 positive at the Fire Department, and 1 positive at the Police Department. Both Fire Chief Perry Westmoreland and Police Chief Brian Haggard have asked me to assure you that they're taking all necessary precautions to control any potential spread. Additional first responders will be tested. The question of why these first responders not quarantined during a wait to get results came up. This testing was performed as a precautionary measure, and those tested as part of this were not reporting any symptoms at all. Remember that these are first responders: police, fire, EMS, Sheriff's Department. If they quarantine, we would have no first responders for the last week, meaning we would not have any police patrolling and answering calls. EMS would not be responding to calls or transporting patients to Cogdell or to other hospitals outside of Scurry County. No calls would be answered at the Sheriff's Department, including 911 calls, and no deputies to respond to those calls, and then no one to respond to any fires. So with that, I'm going to let the Sheriff talk to you just a little bit in case you have anything that you want to put out there, Sheriff.
Yeah, just confirming we do have additional positives. We're doing everything in our power here at the office and in the public. We are wearing masks even in the office. And as you touched on it a while ago, we have to be out there. It's kind of a fine line to walk. We're a small community. We're a small office, so we're just very limited with our dispatchers and our deputies, and we're just trying to do the best we can at this point with the people we have, keep everybody working, and still answer calls. I have just for precautionary purposes, I have went ahead and sent all the out-of-county inmates that we're housing. I have sent them back to their respective counties. So to minimize our inmate numbers in the jail, we are continuing to quarantine anybody coming into the jail. We're going through the through the quarantine process before if they're not making a bond to go into general population. So we're doing everything in our power back there as well if they come to jail to keep it in check.
Okay. Well, sounds like you're trying to do everything the right way. And I appreciate that. And I'm sure that Scurry County appreciates that as well.
All the, I don't know if you touched on it a while ago, all of the inmates that we tested, all of those inmates were negative.
That's a good point. I didn't mention that. So thank you. Yeah, that's part of those negative tests that we got in. I think there were 69 of those that were tested, and those were all negative. Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah. But if we're going to have to do additional testing, through the advice of our health authority, they felt it best that we minimize our numbers in the jail, which is, I agree. So that's why we've went ahead and sent them back at this point. So to keep it as low as we can at this point.
Absolutely. Okay. Very good. Thank you, Sheriff. There was another question that came up, that are there asymptomatics in Scurry County? As I think you just heard the sheriff say, that he's got his most of those that he's had dealings with that were positive. None of them had any symptoms. So yeah, there are asymptomatics in Scurry County. So basically, we want to remind you that treat everyone as if they are positive for COVID-19, and that way you protect yourself from that. There are asymptomatics. Just remember that. Anything else you want to speak to, Sheriff?
I don't believe so. Just everyone hang in there and be safe, and we'll get through it day by day. That's what we're doing right now. So.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Scurry County. Like I said, we've got some more positives here. Pray for these that are going through this right now, and treat them with respect and with love and kindness. Thank you. Y'all have a great day.